Right, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, brother. YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S, Barakatah. All right. Start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAH'S, Kol Haloim, Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWAH'S, Bahashem, Rakat Kudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well in His truth. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahawah Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Mamawan back at you with another lesson. As always, you come out here day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America, the downfall of Babylon the Great, all right, which is also known as the whore of Babylon, to prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right? And, you know, it's actually just pouring out here. Hopefully it don't pour, all right? But I got my umbrella ready, all right? So, you know, it's another day on these highways and byways, all right? Beautiful things are happening all over the earth again, all right? A lot of yo jabba jabba talk, man. You know, a lot these been telling you forever, man. These devils is ready to come with great wrath. Start knocking on these doors with these martial law troops, all right? They ready to you know, push agenda out here, man. They're ready to get this new world order popping, all right? They want to have that great reset, all right? And if you're not in these scriptures, okay, if you don't have YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S on your side, you're going to be consumed out here in Jacob's trouble, all right? Going for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of, okay? You guys are going to be consumed out here, all right? These other people are going to be consumed out here anyway for their wickedness, all right? These other nations is going to be, man, they're just going to be dealt with in the same process, man. But the ones that really count is you people of Yasharallah, Israel, man. All right, because we're the chosen people. All right, we're the people of the holy people, the holy nation of the scriptures. Okay. So let me start off on Matthew. All right, this is Matthew 24 and 42. Okay. And this is what's going to happen because you don't have the covering of YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S. And I don't think I'm going to be out here too long. You know, I'm going to try to make this one quick. Because all I keep seeing in the background is straight lightning. So I know at one point these clouds are going to come and drop. Unless YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S keep me, you know, keep me covered. It might rain all around here and not rain right in my spot. All right? So this is Matthew 24 and 42. And it says, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord YAHAWAH'S does come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up." Right? And you know, that speaks for itself. Because we're supposed to be in the time of watching what's going on. Watching these prophecies jump right out the scriptures. So we're supposed to be in what? In what manner are we supposed to be in all holy conversation? All right? So if you're not watching and you out there having a great old time, okay? When YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S come like a thief in the night, you're just gonna be taken out here, man. How does a thief come in the night? Without you knowing, all right? Sneaky, okay? While you sleep. All right, we don't know what hour that day is. No man knows that hour. Matter of fact, let me jump to 36. All right, 36 tells you that. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So nobody knows this day. All right, not even YAHAWAH'S know what day that Yahweh's going to give the green light. All right? The angels don't know when that green light is going to be given. So that's why we got to be always being diligent, all right? Always in these scriptures constantly, because it could come tomorrow. It could come 2 minutes from now, all right? We don't know. That's why it says like a thief in the night. We never know when the thief comes. That's why he called the thief. That's why he ended up taking your shit, and you look around and you like, oh shit, I done got. You know? Why? Because he was sneaky with it. He was timing everything. He was watching you, and you wasn't watching him. All right? And that's beautiful, as a matter of fact, because what does it say in the scriptures? All right? It says that the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. All right? The eyes of the Lord are different ways, man. The eyes of the Lord are the prophets, all right? Ultimately, the chariots, which you see chariot sightings all over the world. So people, you know, these people get dismayed at at what they see, but we rejoice because we know YAHAWAH'S got a lookout on everything that's going on. See, there's angels around us at all times, and they reporting back to YAHAWAH'S on a constant basis, man. All right, they writing down what's going on, and then they go back and tell Yahweh what's going on. Oh, these people being wicked. This person's doing his righteous acts, you know? So they watching you, but you not watching them. But that's why we got to be in this truth, because if you're in this truth, you're watching what's going on. All right? So it says 43. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Yeah, his house would have been consumed. All right, because honestly, ultimately, the man is the head of everything. So the man is supposed to be the one that's getting everything in order in his household. If the man is out of order, your whole household is out of order. Okay? So then your whole house is going to be suffered to be broken up. You, by not hearkening on to this word, is going to get your whole house destroyed. All right? And it also means that the house of Israel is going to be destroyed. Okay? Let me jump into a precept real quick. Romans 13 and 11. Second. Romans 13 and 11 reads, pages get stuck every day. That thing don't want to turn to the next page. Wow. I'm like right there on the page and it doesn't want to open. All right. And then it says, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. All right, and yeah, and it's the time for us not to be asleep. We're supposed to be fully awake right now, man. Wide awake. Because our salvation is nearer than we believe. See, ain't nobody thought that in 2020, 2021, we'd be seeing the end of our days coming right to life. You know, you had people that was thinking, you know, we're going to be living another 50 years, you know, maybe another 100. Hey, it's right here. All right? I remember when I came into the truth in the beginning, I tried to tell my pops and my family, they're like, nah, ain't nothing going to happen, man. That's not going to be in our time. That's how the older heads be talking. Oh, it ain't going to be in our time. All right, well, you guys are going to see the end. All right? A lot of people, old as hell, going to see the end, man. Okay? So it says, let me read that again. Oh, goes again. And it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Oh man, that wind feel beautiful. All right? So our salvation is real close. Destination is right there. If you see what's going on all over the world and you're watching, all right, you watching the prophecies, you watching the news, all right, you watching this devil make his moves, you know that we're at the end of those times, okay? So going back, this is 44. Therefore ye be, this is Matthew 24 and 44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. Okay? So yeah, be ready. Be on point. Be on the watch. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord Yahawashi has made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. All right? Yeah, who's the wise one that's hearkening onto this word? All right? Who's the wise one is watching, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi to save his household? Okay? Because if you don't, you're not going to save your household. And then it says, blessed is that servant who is Lord Yahawashi, whom his Lord Yahawashi, when he cometh, shall find so doing. All right? See, blessed is that servant that's doing the works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Because when he cracked them clouds, when he coming like a thief in the night, you want to be able to be seen doing the works. You want to be in the midst of your works. Okay? It's just like in Exodus. All right? Let me get that real quick. Exodus 12. Exodus 12 and 23. Exodus 12 and 23, and it reads, for the Lord Yahweh will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord Yahweh will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come into your houses to smite you. Yeah, and this is talking about the time of the Passover, all right? Because that's what you're supposed to do back in the times when every time the Passover came, all right, you were supposed to put the blood of the lambs on the side post of your door and on the top of your door, all right? And it would exempt you from getting, destroyed when the destruction came. So it's the same thing in these times. By us taking heed of this word, all right, doing what we're supposed to be doing, all right, in all holy conversation, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you basically put in that blood of the lamb, which the lamb is who? Yahawashi. All right? So you put in the blood of the lamb upon your door, man. So he doesn't come into your home and destroy you. That's why it's crucial to be on the watch. All right? That's the point. All right? So let me go to check out real quick Ezekiel. Second. This is Ezekiel 9 and 3. And it says, and the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house, and he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that he be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house. And he said unto them, defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. All right? So those that were sighing and crying, all right, they had a mark upon their foreheads, man, of exemption, not to be, to not be touched, to not be slayed. And everybody else didn't have that mark, all right, was slayed, okay? So it's the same thing with us. We got to have that mark upon our forehead, man. Having Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai right here, man, right in our head. All right, by us having the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son, that's like showing that mark of exemption. All right, having these true names is like having those. It's like having the blood of the Lamb on your doorpost. Okay, so those that have the mark are going to be saved out here. All right. So let me go back to Matthew and 46, and it says, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Yeah, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be straight in these scriptures, man. That's why it tells you that in Joshua 1 and 8, all right, that these scriptures shall not depart from thy mouth. All right, matter of fact, let me just grab it. Seen a video today, brothers were saying that, like, just grab it. Matthew 1 and 8, this book of the law should not depart out of thy mouth, and thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right? So this book doesn't depart from you. All right? This book is everywhere. Bring it everywhere you go. All right? Just like if it's one of your children. Okay? That's right. All right? So, going back, let's go to 1 Peter 5 and 8. First Peter 5 and 8. First Peter 5 and 8, and it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Okay? So, being sober and vigilant, being on the watch, okay? Walking circumspect, all right? Being on your P's and Q's, okay? Why? Because your adversary, the devil, is seeking whom he may devour. And if you give him any room to get at you and devour your ass, he gonna get you, man. All right? So that's why you gotta be on that on your toes, man. Stay on your toes at all time. What do they say? All right? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's how you got to be in this truth. You got to stay ready at all times, man, so you ain't got to be caught up getting ready. All right? When you about to go somewhere nice, right? You going to go get yourself prepared ahead of time, right? So you don't go do it last minute. So it's the same thing with this truth. Prepare yourself, man. Put on your clothes, put on everything you need to put on ahead of time. So when that time comes, you on time. You on time to where you got to go. Now you're not rushing, all right? So it's the same thing with this truth. All right? Shalom, brother. YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S, Barakatah. All right? So stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Be on point. Be on your toes. All right? On your P's and Q's. So, going back to Matthew 24 and 46. And it says, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. All right? Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. Yeah, so if you're on point and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to be a ruler over all your goods. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you ain't going to be a ruler of anything because you're going to be consumed out here, man. All right? Matter of fact, let me grab me a, grab me Sirach 39 and 1. Sirach 39 and 1. Read, Sirach 39 and 1, and it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, Yahweh, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all ancient and be occupied in prophecies. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, being occupied in all the prophecies that's going on. All right? Hey, brothers really ain't supposed to be on IG, all right? But we be on there. Why? Because there's so much edification on there, man. You get the raw footage there, man. The raw news. You get the news better on Instagram than you get on the actual news. So, you know, because brothers is really supposed to be watching what's going on around the world and not really being, you know, giving your time to Instagram. But the brothers that's really in this ministry, we ain't really got no time for that Instagram bullshit. We just there posting up scriptures, posting up destruction, all right? Posting up all the wickedness that's going on all over the world. We getting edification from all types of different videos we find and shit. Brothers make videos on it, so we on point with what we doing. Now, if you a brother that's in this truth and you out there just sitting on Instagram all day, doing some dumb shit, all right? Posting selfies of yourself, all right? Looking at girls' asses all fucking day, all right? Yeah, now you off, okay? But we use it as edification, believe it or not, okay? And you see, brother, you even see the elders making videos on what brothers find in Instagram and then send it to them, okay? So we're supposed to be occupied in prophecies because when you're watching, all right, the good man will save his household. But if he not, the good man is going to cause his house to be broken up. Woo, that was crazy. That lightning bolt was crazy. All right? So, let's go to James 4. And 7, it says, all right, 7, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Yeah, so when you occupied in these scriptures, all right, when you occupied in the times that's going on, you're giving your whole entire dedication to YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S. So you know what? Yeah, you'll get chastised from here to there. You know, you got Satan come fuck with you and test you. But for the most part, Satan ain't fucking with you. You know why? Because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. All you got to do is hit him up with a rebuke. All right? Pray to YAHAWAH'S to get his ass away from you when he does come and approach you and fuck with you. And he flee. Because you occupied in these scriptures. See, you're only going to become a weak link when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's when you give room for the devil, all right, for these damn fools out here, these devils out here to get you caught up in something you're not supposed to. And that's when you give Satan room to go out there and fuck with you mentally, man. Okay? So it says, let me read that again. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Yeah, because what does it say in the scriptures? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Matter of fact, that's in James. I believe that's in James 1. Let me turn the page. Con, 1 and 8, James. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right? But when you just, all right, walking one-sided basically, and just giving your all to YAHAWAH'S, which I've spoke about balance. You got to have balance in this truth. Okay? But most of the time, you constantly giving YAHAWAH'S your attention, all right, you're good. But when you're double-minded, you're unstable in all your ways. So it says, and what was that again? Oh yeah, right here. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. All right? So it goes back into what? Staying on point. All right? Being circumspect. That's right. Brother put up Luke 22:31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Yeah, and that word desire goes into begging. When you look it up in the Blue Letter Bible. That's what Satan was doing. He was begging Yahweh, all right, to basically sift Peter. And when you go into that word sift goes into inward agitation to break one's faith. So that's what Satan was doing. He was begging YAHAWAH'S to go over there and break the faith of Simon, man. All right? He was dying he was begging. So if you give him that opportunity, you give him any room, all right, you give him any type of weakness, that's exactly what he gonna do. He gonna come and attack. I wonder if I could post that. Can I post it if I touch it? Oh no, they just stay up on there. All right? So let's go back to Matthew 24 and 48. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with drunken, the Lord YAHAWAH'S of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not ware of. See? Because he wasn't being occupied in these prophecies. Because he wasn't walking circumspect. He wasn't watching, all right, everything that was going on according to the scriptures, all right? And what ended up happening? YAHAWAH'S came and took him away. Destroyed him out here with the rest of these people out here, man. All right, let's go to, let me go to Luke 21:34. Luke 21 and 34. One more, Salakia. Luke 21 and 34. And it says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Woo! All right? So yeah, you start going out here and not being circumspect, sober, vigilant. All right, you start getting caught up with the world out there on some dumb shit without you even realizing, man. That's why I tell you in Revelations, it said, come hither, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her plagues. All right, and that's talking about us going into the chariots. All right, but you got to look at it in that sense of, all right, you got to come up out of the ways of this society. Because the more you surround yourselves around knuckleheads and people that ain't in this truth, all right, you're going to be destroyed out here. That's like taking, we always said, brothers always use this, analogy, You take a good fruit and you put it next to a bunch of bad fruit, that good fruit's going to turn bad, all right? So it's the same thing with us. If we trying to strive in this truth, all right, but we out here surrounding ourselves around degenerates, all right, we're going to be consumed out here with them, because it's going to be a matter of time before you do something stupid with them, all right? So we got to come up out of her, okay, that we be not partakers of their sins. You don't want to be around none of these degenerates, man. Which YAHAWAH'S look at these other 2/3 like that's what he called them, degenerates, man. All right? So, let me read that again. 34, 21 and 34, Luke. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted, accounted, or I don't know if they was trying to say accounted, but accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And in that daytime he was teaching in the temple, and at night he went out and abode in the mount that is called the Mount of Olives, and all the people came early in the morning to him in the temple for to hear him. All right? So the main part was what? Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things. All right? To escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. We got to be watching and praying. All right? Be on your toes. Stay ready. All right? So we could be counted worthy when YAHAWAH'S come and crack them clouds. Let's go back to Matthew. Back to Matthew 24. Matthew 24, and yeah, I pretty much read what I wanted to read, but I'm gonna read it again from I'm gonna read it from 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord YAHAWAH'S has made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord YAHAWAH'S, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, all right, which you get people that really be saying that. Oh, where's the Lord? It tell you in the scriptures, woe unto them that have lost patience, okay? Destruction unto them that have lost patience. You're not supposed to lose patience in here, because patience means suffering. So we gotta suffer in this ministry. That's what we called on this ministry to do, to suffer, all right? And it says, and if the evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, okay, which I'm going to get Habakkuk 2 and 3 for that. Habakkuk 2 and 3. Habakkuk 2 and 3 says, seek ye, Salakia, wrong one. Habakkuk 2 and 3, which Habakkuk is also known as Abeka, all right? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, okay? So it's not going to tarry. It's going to come right on time. The vision is yet for an appointed time, it said, all right? So it's going to come right when it needs to come. YAHAWAH'S ain't late on anything, man. All right? Let's go to Isaiah 55 and 11. Isaiah 55 and 11 says, and 11, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. Matter of fact, let me start from 8. Matter of fact, I'll start from 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. All right? See, so it's not going to come back onto YAHAWAH'S void. His word is going to be right on time. All right? Not a second late, not a minute late. All right? Not a minute early. It's going to be right on time at the exact time, appointed time that he wants it to be. All right? So, going back to 48, Matthew 24 and 48, it's like 49, and shall beget, back to 48, but if the evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord Yahweh delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord Yahweh of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not ware of, and shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right? So you're going to get the portion, you're going to get that portion you deserve with the rest of these damn fools out here. All right? Let's go to Ephesians 5. Ephesians 5 and 15. And it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahawah is. And be not drunk with wine, wherein excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Yeah, be not, drunk with wine, meaning other philosophies. Be not caught up with the ways of this society. All right? Should have wrapped my hair up. Boy, that thing is all up in my mouth. But you gotta let that shit breathe every once in a while. All right? So you gotta walk circumspect, man. All right? Be not as fools, but be wise. And you gotta redeem the times, because the days are evil. And we definitely in these evil times. Everything around us is just straight wicked and evil. All right? Damn, man. Them lightning bolts look crazy. All right? So let me go into Thessalonians 5 and 8. Thessalonians 5 and 8. Let me 5 and 5. Ye are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet in the hope of salvation. For YAHAWAH'S has not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach. All right? So what did it say? Key words. Be sober. All right? Be on point. Be awoke. All right? Let's go to go to 2nd Ezra's. Let me go to, I want to start off at 9. I'm going to start off a little bit at the end of chapter 8. Yeah, let me start at, the point is at 9 and 1, but I'm going to start off at 8 and start off at 50. All right? 2nd Ezra's 8 and 50. And it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Again, a lot of people walking in straight pride out here, man. And pride go before destruction. Pride was not created for man. All right? You don't want to be prideful, man. But what did Yahawashi tell so-called white man? What did he tell Esau? All right, in Obadiah? Pride, he said, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. All right, the only one, man, the most prideful person on this planet Earth is the damn white man. All right? So if you acting proudful, hey, man, Yahawashi, and he ain't dealing with you, man. All right? Because he don't like pride. He says pride, one's pride is the beginning of Salakia, roughly paraphrasing, all right? That's when one turns from his maker, all right? That's when you start departing from Yahawashi, when you come out with your pride, all right? Matter of fact, can a brother put that up for me? Yeah, occupy till I come. Can you put that up for me? That pride is when one departs from his maker. Baba Kushal. That's right. You put up Proverbs 16 and 8. Pride go before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. All right? I think it's in that same chapter too. Let me read that. Proverbs 16 and 18, like the brother put, pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Woo. All right. Beautiful. Proverbs 11 and 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. That's right. Pride always brings shame, man. That's why it was not created for man. All right? I think it's in Ecclesiasticus too. In Sirach. I just forgot what chapter about the pride. Pride is not created for man. Baba Kushal, if you could put that up for me, brother. There it is. Yep. I was just about to turn 2 pages over too. The water, brother. I appreciate it. Call Haloim Yahawah Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahawah Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus. Yep, that's the one. Appreciate it. And that's the chapter that I needed because that's the one that's got a bunch of pride scriptures on it. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 7. Pride is hateful before Yahawah and man, and both doeth one commit, and by both does one commit iniquity. See? Read that again. Pride is hateful before Yahawah, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and man. All right? And by both does one commit iniquity. Yeah, that's when you start sinning. When you start being prideful and shit like that. That's why I tell you in the scriptures, if a man think himself to be something, all right, he deceiveth himself. Better stop with that pride. You ain't shit. All right? Going down to where the brother put up that scripture on 12. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from Yahawah and his heart is turned away from his maker. See? That's why you don't want to have pride in this truth, man. Because Yahawah Hashem Yahweh Shai have you bugged out walking out here with all that pride. You know, one example is hey, love him, but my pops, that man's a prideful man right there, man. You can't tell him nothing. And that's why he be walking around sometimes bugged out his mind, talking some nonsense. I'm just looking at him like, what? All right. 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord Yahushua brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. All right? That's right. I know exactly what you're about to put up. Yep. Yep. I'll read that when it's... Yeah, because I think you got one more scripture to it. All right? So it says, I think there's one more in here. Yep. 18, 10 and 18, Ecclesiasticus. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. All right, so see, pride was not made for man. Okay? So y'all better stop being prideful, man. Con. Brother put up Proverbs 6 and 17, Salakia, 6 and 16. These 6 things does the Lord YAHAWAH'S hate. Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and the hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and run into mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among his brethren. All right? So, you know, see, he just brought out what YAHAWAH'S don't like dealing with. He don't like that proudness, man. All right? He really don't. So y'all gotta, you know, whoever out there walking around pride, you better change that today. You better change that right now. All right? Don't even be proudful to change it. Because that's what y'all do. I'll be like, I ain't changing that. There goes that pride kicking in. All right? So, let me go back to, what did I have? Oh, I wanted 2nd Ezra's 8 and 50. 2nd Ezra's 8 and 50. Second Ezra's 8 and 50. Oh, one more. 2nd Ezra's 8 and 50, and it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. All right? So, great miseries are being done right now as we speak. All right? Zephaniah 3 and 5. Let's get that real quick. Zephaniah 3 and 5, and it says, oh, Salaki. Thought that was Zephaniah. Zephaniah 3 and 5, and it reads, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. See, every morning YAHAWAH'S is bringing straight judgment upon this place. That's why when you wake up and you look on your news break, your RT news, your local news, all right, Channel 12 news, all right, News 12 New Jersey, whatever you want to call it, all right, wherever you're at, you're going to see crazy ass things happening all over, all right? You're going to see all types of deaths happening. Death is at an all-time high right now, all right? Hey, people die every day, but the way people dying like this, man, people dying in bunches, man. All right? I just seen an article. I think I posted it, or I haven't got a chance to post it. I think they said like 91 people shot on the 4th of July. 2 cops were shot. 8 other people were killed. 2 cops killed. And then altogether it was like 91 people shot on the 4th of July, which I called that. I called that the other day. As a matter of fact, I called that on the 4th of July when I was out here preaching. I said, man, every time there's a little holiday out here and people out here celebrating these things, judgment gets turned up another notch, a whole nother notch. All right? Why? Because YAHAWAH'S is bringing great judgment upon people, man. All right? So he doing what he's supposed to do. People don't want to hearken on to this word. They want to refuse. Well, I don't need you, man. Got to get him up out of here. Let's take him back to the spirit world. You know? Now you die. Now you're going to wake up ashamed in the kingdom. You don't get a chance to see the kingdom firsthand. All right? That's right, man. Today they found the middle-aged Jake woman tied up dead in her home in South LA. Yeah, man. Man, and that's the thing. It ain't no normal deaths going on. It ain't your normal death. This person died of cancer in the hospital. This person died of diabetes. Nah, man, you hearing shit like that. Crazy shit. All right? A lot of these women is catching a lot of hell out here. A lot of these women getting put to death in the craziest ways right now because of their pride, because of the way they be acting, because of being out of order, all right, and thinking y'all run shit. A lot of y'all getting put to death out here, which in the last days, man, a lot of you women gonna catch the worst out here, man. Y'all gonna learn. Yeah, that's why I say, where is it? It's in Isaiah. It said, arise ye women at ease, man. Because you women think that y'all got it going on. You know, you guys are doing all y'all little stupid ass, you know, OnlyFans pages, you know, tells you that the vintage shall fail, man. All that shit gonna be brought to naught. What y'all gonna do when you can't show your ass no more? When you ain't getting none of your paper now. You ain't making no bucks now. Ain't nobody on the, what are you gonna do when they cut off the internet and you can't shake your ass for the internet no more? Y'all gonna bug out here, man. All right? And we waiting for that because a lot of you women is walking around like y'all the shit. Like ain't nothing gonna happen to you, like nothing's gonna touch you. Just like it tells you in Revelations how America is. That I sit as a queen and am no widow. That's how y'all be sitting, man. Y'all sit like y'all this queen, which y'all love calling yourselves queens, and y'all don't even realize that the word queen goes back into the word etymology of being a robust woman, a prostitute. So you out there calling yourself a queen, calling yourself a damn prostitute. You a princess. A real woman is a princess. All right? But I ain't even gonna get into the women because that's what I'm about to go home and do after this video. I'm gonna go link up with the brother and do a video on that. All right? So I ain't gonna get into that. Okay? So going back to 2nd Ezra 8 and 50, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. All right? And it says, but understand thou thyself, Salakia, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise opened, the tree of life is planted, the time is come, Salakia, the time to come is prepared, plentiness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. Yeah, that kingdom is prepared for us. All right, you see how that kingdom sound? It said, for unto you is paradise opened, a tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plentiness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Oh man, I can't wait to have my rest. I can't wait to go to sleep for 3 days if I want to. If I want to go to sleep for a whole week straight and lay in my bed all day, that's what I'm doing. YAHAWAH'S, I am one of those men, and all the other brothers out there doing this sincere work, all right? And all diligence, okay? Lord willing, we are part of that number. Oh, I can't wait for all my brothers to be out there enjoying, all right? We make it on them ships together. We all gonna be hyped together, man, all right? And the few women, the few aquas, ooh, that was beautiful. And the few aquas that's gonna make it, all right? That's why we say the few aquas, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. But the few aqua, the few sisters that's gonna make it in this truth, yeah, they gonna enjoy it too with us, all right? I love the sound of thunder, which, hey, wind, thunder, lightning, all that is destruction. That's all YAHWAH'S Yahawashi, man, all right? Yo, these guys got boats, lightning bolts. All right? So let's go to 2nd Ezra 8 and 53. The root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Yeah, that's what's going to be in the kingdom for us. All that corruption, all that wickedness is going to be away from us. We ain't never going to have to worry about that shit again. All right? Because why? We're going to all be in the right state of mind. All right? We all going to be, the law, statutes, and commandments are going to be in our inward parts. And we're going to be made perfect. We're going to be that perfect person. All right? We ain't even going to be able to think folly if we wanted to. Because right now in this flesh, man, shit, we think folly all the time. Even the thought of folly, even the thought of wickedness is sin, man. Dead ass. So it says, this is 54. Sorrows are past, and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality. Woo, we can't wait for that. All right? We're going to go from being mortal to immortal, man. We ain't never going to die, man. All right? And it says, 55, and therefore as thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High Yahweh, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, and said in their heart that there is no power, that there is no God. Yeah, and that knowing they must die. Woo! See? Y'all want to go out there and talk all that prideful shit? Matter of fact, oh man, I got to remember to bring that out in the next lesson. All right? Crazy ass sister was saying that yesterday. There's no God, this and that. She was trying to sound all intelligent and shit. I was like, oh man, I can't. Coming from a lady that has shit locks all over her damn fucking head. But 59. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him, which prepared life for them, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. And that's why we got to be on point, because judgment is right around the corner. Judgment is at hand. And like I said, Zephaniah 3 and 5, judgment is being brought every single morning that you wake up. All right, but the ultimate judgment is right at hand. Okay? That's right. That's right. Brother put out, mortality shall put on immortality. That's right. Corruption shall put on incorruption. And then the brother after that put 1 Peter 4 and 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Exactly. All right? The righteous is going to scarcely be saved. That means barely make it. It's going to almost feel like we're about to go too. And then Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua going to do his miraculous ways, his mysterious ways. All right? And we going to what? We going to praise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua when we get saved, man. You know how many times during Jacob's trouble we probably going to go through that, man? We're going to be praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in so many ways during Jacob's trouble. When he gets you out of certain things, out of certain situations. There might be like a crowd, a group of fucking martial law troops trying to catch your ass, 100 of them after your ass. He getting you through all of that, through the midst of that. All right? It's going to be beautiful. 2nd Ezra's. Oh. 2nd Ezra's 14 and 13. Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Woo! Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. That's right. We got to cast our burdens upon the Lord. All right? Don't let your sins weigh you down. Things happening? All right. Put it to the side. Let YAHAWAH'S deal with it, Lord willing. All right? Ask for mercy and you keep it moving. All right? Because you want to be able to flee from these times. All right? And the way you're going to flee from these times is being what? In these scriptures. Being sober, being vigilant, being circumspect. All right? This is, where was I? Oh, 62. 8 and 62. Second Ezra's. These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee. Yeah. All these things that we're able to preach, the secrets, all right, the things that we're able to envision, all right, have not been shown to all men. All right? But to us it has been shown. I can feel that rain about to drop on me. Literally, like, straight drop on me. Watch. I'm going to be talking. That shit's just going to drop. So it says, Micah 2 and 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted and shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. That's right. All right? Let me drink this real quick before it starts raining in my cup. Give me 1 second. Let me put this in the car. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. I knew that shit about there. It is. And the wind with it. All right. Get this under my... And the wind is picking up with it. Woo. All right. So, read what brother just put out. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. All right? And we're not supposed to be resting up in here getting comfortable. All right? You're not supposed to get comfortable nowhere near this. Why? Because it tells you in 2 Ezra 16 that we shall be like pilgrims in them days. All right? Literally going to be like pilgrims. We're not going to be able to get comfortable. We're not going to be able to sit in one spot. All right? We're going to be on a constant move. All right, so let me get... '63. Oh, Salakia, 62. 8 and 62. 2 Ezra's. These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then, yeah, because many are called, but few are chosen. All right? Then answered I and said, behold, O Lord YAHAWAH'S, now hast thou showed me the multitude of thy wonders, of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times. But at what time thou hast not showed me. All right? But then he's going to tell him what? This is 2 Ezra 9 and 1. And it said, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world, which he made. And that's why we got to stay circumspect, all right? That's why we got to be sober, vigilant, occupied in prophecies, because that's showing that we're measuring the time diligently in itself. You know, when people ask us, how do you guys know what's going on? How do you guys know that these things are going to happen? Yeah, because we're being occupied in the scriptures. We're watching everything jump right out of the scriptures. On top of that, we speaking it into existence. All right? But it said, measure thy time diligently in itself. All right? Hebrews 13 and 14, for here we know no continuing, for here we know no Slack it, let me read that again. Hebrews 13 and 14, for here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Yeah. Ain't nothing for us out here no more, man. Alright? We seeking for that kingdom. That's why it tells you in Matthew 6 and 19, I believe it is. It tells you, lay up your treasures lay not your treasures up in earth. Alright? It says lay your treasures up in heaven. Where let me get it real quick. Ooh-wee. I knew that rain was coming. This is Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust does corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Yeah, your heart meaning your lab, your mind. All right, so that's where your mind gonna be. You put your mind to this world, your mind gonna be stuck in this world. You put your mind in the heavens, all right, and the things to come, you're gonna be good out here, man. All right? Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. So let me go back to 2nd Ezra's. Yes, that's what I've been wanting to hear. I want to hear some mean lightning. And this thing trying to break my umbrella and everything. Give me 1 second, because I gotta hold my umbrella at the same time. Trying to turn to these pages. It's getting windy. All right. There you go. So it says, Matthew 9 and 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is visiting this place right now as we speak, little by little, so he finally give it all gas and no brakes. All right. Man, I'm about to feel like Mary Poppins with this umbrella. The wind about to pick up, and then I'm about to just, I'm about to fly away. Because I can feel my umbrella ready to break. All right? So, this is 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And you seeing that right now. Earthquakes, man, you got earthquakes in diverse places, man. You got earthquakes coming from places you ain't never even hear of. Places that never received earthquakes in their life. All right? So that's how we know that we in those end days. All right? Then on top of that, you got the uproars of people. Just because it ain't happening here yet, which is already kind of happening in certain cities here and there. All right, started pick back up again. All right, but world internationally, there's uproars all over the place right now. Like I said before on many occasions, they're not giving you that news because they don't want you to know what's going on. All right, they're not gonna give you that information. They don't want to put the world in a panic. Okay? But it's happening everywhere. And they're about to start uproars of people right now. Among our people again. ¿Cómo está? Ahí. No tiene tu sombrilla ahí. All right? So, hey, man, that signifies that we in those last days. Okay? This is Luke 21 and 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. That's right. When all these things are happening around us, that's when we're supposed to be looking up. A lot of y'all just looking down. Why? Y'all stuck on your phone. You know? You stuck on the society. You stuck on the ways of the society, so it got you looking down. Esau got you too occupied. All right? Which that's what Esau's supposed to do. He got you caught up with all his crafty devices, man. And as long as you looking down and not looking up, that's what he wants you to do. You know? But those are the elect is always looking up. That's why we always seeing, brothers is always seeing chariots. All right? Which those are signs of our redemption. And we love when we see them chariots, man. It's a beautiful thing to see all them chariots. All right? We see signs all over the skies all the time. Because the signs are going to be in the skies. All right? This is 9 and 5. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. All right? And yeah, like I said, we see these signs every single day in the skies. All right? With the stars, with the moon, with the sun. All right? With these chariots. Signs is everywhere, man. Just with the things that are happening with our people. How Jacob's trouble is about to any day just start. Okay? With these uproars, with these earthquakes. All right? With the sedition among men. These race wars starting up. These famines coming. All right? This collapse of the dollar bill that's being set up right before your eyes. All right? With this yo jabba jabba being pushed mandatory, which is going to lead right to the microchip. All right? Because all roads lead to the microchip. All roads lead to the microchip. Okay? That is the ultimate thing they want to put in play. That's why they're having this great reset, man. That's why we were entering the fourth industrial revolution, the Internet of Things, because that's what's going to be implemented on every single one of us, man. All right? Not the elect. The elect ain't going to fall for that shit. We are not Satan to Satan's devices. All right? My Salakia. Yeah, we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. Said that wrong. All right? So, you got to be on point, man. You got to be on your P's and Q's, like I said in the beginning. That's the main thing that we got to be on, man. Always being sober, vigilant, watching the times, measuring the time diligently in itself. And that's what's going to get you saved. Okay? And then it's 9 and 7. Second Ezra's. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, and whereby ye believe, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Yeah, because everything, the elect was predestined to be the elect. All right? The elect was written in the book of life before everything started, man. Now, who's part of the book of life? We're going to find out at the end. All right? We're going to see who's going to be part of the elect. And pretty soon we're about to find out who's really made for this truth. We're going to really see who is worthy of this truth. Who's the ones that's going to really survive this, man. All right? Because those that endure shall be saved. Those that endure to the end shall be saved. All right? Let me see what I got at 9. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I told you I wasn't going to make this one a long night today. This one was going to be a short one. All right? So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I'm going to end it off on that note. All right? Stay sober, stay vigilant, keep on watch. All right? Which the prophets themselves is on the watch 24/7. That's why we're the prophets. Lord willing, we are those men. That's why we are the seers. All right? They used to call the prophets back in the day seers. Okay? Because we will watch everything that goes on, and then we would go and report it to everybody. Let them know what's about to happen. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, before I tell you these things, before they spring forth. All right? Before these things happen, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua tell his prophets to let y'all know. All right? That's why you're supposed to be hearkening on to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, listening to these prophets that have this truth. There's men that have been set up on earth, all right, for us to deliver the message. And that's straight facts. Oh, that's beautiful. This rain beautiful right now. All right? But with that being said, I'm going to end it off on that note. All right? Call Elohim Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, all right, of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazalo willing that it was edifying. The Water Brothers for the precepts. Beautiful precepts. Okay? Everything out there. And like I said, keep enduring in the faith, the good fight of faith. And shalom to you brothers. Until the next one. Ooh, it's getting serious out here. Yes. Abba Babal. Damn, I ended it the wrong way. Salakia.